What's up, guys? Back here with a new video, and today I'm going to be talking about UFC fighter Jared Cannonier's fighting style. Before I get started, please hit that like and subscribe, and yeah, let's get to it. Jared Cannonier is currently the number 3 middleweight contender in the world as of now. Last fight he lost to Robert Whitaker. Even with that fight, he still looked great. He just, it wasn't his night at the end. So here's what I saw from his fighting style that day against Robert Whitaker, which is his last fight. And yeah, so Jared Cannonier, to me, as I've seen, he's not pretty much somebody that really goes forward a lot with a lot of jabs or a lot of motion. I mean, he does fakes here and there or just pop his hands out a little bit just so he's able to measure the distance between him and his opponent. His hands are over here, he's standing up straight. From time to time, you see him switch sides. Here, throw a lot of leg kicks. In that fight, he threw a lot of leg kicks. Here, just pouring shots, more just to feint and measure the distance between his opponents. He has really good leg kicks. Usually he fights with his left side forward, and he's here. He doesn't have much. His head movement is not all that. It's very basic, really simple side to side movement. Usually he likes to do a game called peekaboo that it's called in boxing. That I love that style a lot, just because it's just like a tit for tat almost. So let's say if somebody's throwing a jab, so if somebody throws a jab, I'm blocking, and I'm coming back with my own shots. So it'll be able to, plus if somebody doesn't see that coming, it's going to hurt a lot. He has beautiful leg kicks, so a lot of those. So a lot of inside leg kicks, especially when he had his right side forward. Here, like I said, his fighting style usually, to me, as I've seen lately, is just tit for tat, man. He'll eat one to come back with 2 or 3, especially when he's on, because every dog has his days of winning or losing. His style to me is just more very simple, tit for tat. You can tell he used to fight at a heavyweight, because I feel like majority of the heavyweights are like that. A lot of tit for tat, blow for blow, until somebody ends up getting knocked out. His power definitely came down with him to the middleweight division. Yeah, he looks, like I said, he looks shredded, man. That dude is shredded for a middleweight. He went from being a heavyweight to 205, and now he's at 185. So yeah, to me, that's how his style is. Very basic kickboxing, boxing, in a sense of just like, doesn't throw crazy shots or a lot of shots, a lot of jabs. He doesn't throw a lot of punches as much until he sees an opening that he's going with his hands and letting his hands go. His leg kicks are very, very strong. Love the leg kicks. A lot of power generating, which, since he used to be a heavyweight, I can only imagine how much power that he has. I believe he has more power than speed. And if I feel like for Jared Cannonier, if he throws a lot more jabs just to cover his own distance along with his fakes, because you can fake all day, but if you're faking blank, and what I mean by that is faking like, so if I'm sparring and I'm here and I'm moving around with somebody, and all I'm doing, you can probably still get in there just by doing this, or just throwing a couple of fakes out there just to show when, try to break in that distance. But it's always good for me, throw a couple of fakes, throw a jab, a soft jab, and then come out with a hard one, boom. It's always good like that to me. Jared walks in straight forward, legs are up, nice and stiff a little bit. His knees are probably a little bent that I've seen. And he's just like this. Boom, he'll block, again, just to come back with his own shot. So I call it peekaboo. Come back, somebody's throwing, boom, boom, block, come back. You know. And that's what that's my breakdown to Jared Cannonier's fighting style. If you like this video, please hit a like and subscribe. I appreciate it, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next vid.